Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo, and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel. Enjoy it.
Hey, good morning. It is Jimmy, your astute tourist. It is Monday morning, May 22nd. How's everybody doing this morning? It's good to see everybody. Thank you for coming in. We made it. We made it past the weekend, and we're at the start of the work week again, or the retire week for you, depending on what position you're in life. I wanted to show you guys. Check out my new shirt. Check out the new T-shirt. What do you think of that? Ooh, there we go. My Cup of Joe Live shirt. What do you think? We had a test run on new shirts, and that was one of them. So look for those if you're interested in getting yourself a Cup of Joe Live with Jimmy weekdays at 6 a.m. T-shirt. Let me know, and we'll be sure to get some out to you. I don't know what the price would be right now. Of course, it would be the shirt and shipping and that. So, good morning to everybody. By the way, best sip of the day. Boy, is that good! Good coffee. Good coffee. Good morning to Sharon is with us today. Good morning, Sharon. How are you? She is bright-eyed and bushy, as they say, bushy-tailed. And Shirley is here. I was texting with Shirley last night. Shirley is in a fantastic mood. She's secured a new place to live, someplace with lots of land, and she can grow her garden. And I'm very excited for her. So congratulations to you, Shirley. Long as it warms up there, but hopefully you got the warm weather coming. So. Who else is with us? Scott from Lone Cross MTP is here. Good morning, sir. I hope you're all mended and you're feeling good. It's good to see you with us here this morning. You like the shirt, do you, Sharon? Yeah, that was something I put together, and I'm thinking we're going to add those into the store as well. But I'm glad you like it. I also have a coffee mug coming, a 15-ounce mug with the same thing on it. So we'll see. Maybe you can get yourself a T-shirt or a mug. I appreciate that, Sharon. I'm glad you do. Thank you. Yep, Shirley is saying she got a new lease signed, which is awesome. I'm very happy for you. And I told you the power of positive thinking. It really works. It really does. You want a shirt when you move? Okay, very good. So Sharon was saying up here, how was my weekend? So my weekend was okay. It started off on Friday. I had to come home early from work. My back was just hurting terribly. It was hard to sit. If I sat too long and then I get up, my back was stiff as a board. And, in the line of work that I'm in, it's hard to do anything where you can't really move. So I came home early, and hung out in my easy chair. We call them life suckers, lazy boy recliner type of chair. and it once you get in one, it sucks the life out of you. So I sat there for Friday and Saturday. Didn't do much on Saturday. It rained here. We had a lot of rain. But the best thing to do for my back, just for me, when my back begins to hurt like that, is I have to get off my feet. Not sure what I did. We were talking about it last week. I have a herniated disc and a couple other things. So, pardon me. So the best thing for me to do is just get off my feet and relax. And by Sunday morning, yesterday, I was feeling pretty decent. Back wasn't in too bad of shape. So I took it easy. I get up and I gave I have a backpack blower that needed a tune up. I did that. And then my son used the blower throughout the yard. We got the mower out. I started to prune the shrubs, and we raked out the front planter beds that we have in the front of the house under that cherry tree that I have that I showed you guys, and where the flag is and all of that. And I had a little bit of bark mulch left over from last year, so I spread that out in one of the beds. And we mowed the lawn. The jungle is gone. Yesterday was a beautiful day. We put in a new vegetable garden, or an addition to it. So Colleen's going to be working on that today. She has the day off, so she'll be adding the well-needed soil to it. And then, so that's what we did over the weekend. I opened the RV. We hung out in the tiki bar in the afternoon for a little bit. We grilled some chicken and some burgers, and we just kind of chilled out for the rest of the evening. My body was feeling all the work that we did. We finally got some work done. So, Sharon, it doesn't look like a jungle anymore here, but you'll get to see it on Friday when we do our walkabout. I'll give you a little tour of what we did. Not a whole lot, but it certainly looks a lot better than it did. So, what was your weekend like? How was everybody's weekend doing? Danielos is here. Good morning to you. Matt, Backlash Fisherman, is here. Good morning, Matt. How are you? Always nice to see you guys coming in the morning. And the Gaylors are here. Good morning, John. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Did you get any of that rain? I think it kind of came up from the south for us. Saturday it rained all day. But considering the week we had last week with all the brush fires, the rain was definitely well needed. So I hope everybody's weekend was good. I know mine was pretty decent once I started to feel a little bit better. It always sucks. It's tough to get old. Growing older is not for the weak, as they say. But my back feels a little bit better. And I think, like I said, getting off my feet for a couple days, and then able to stretch it out yesterday and do a little bit of yard work certainly feels a lot better. So you did some walks at the Baltic Sea. That sounds nice. How's the weather there? Is it warm? You guys are getting some warm weather there in Poland along the Baltic Sea. I watched this guy. His channel is called Bald and Bankrupt, and he I think he did a couple of his videos. He was in Poland and along the Baltic Sea. I don't know if anybody's heard of him, but he's pretty interesting. He's got a great channel I really like, and he spent a lot of time over in your neck of the woods. So it is warm there. Yeah, nice, fantastic. Shirley's talking about her place. She went an hour away to find the perfect place and had blizzard. You painted an iceberg. You had a blizzard, like ice cream blizzard, or an actual snowstorm blizzard? I'm going to say, considering you said yum, it was ice cream. John says we had a little light rain Saturday, but very light and short-lived. Yeah, it came up from the south, the weather that we had, which most of it does. We either get it from the north or the south. It'll come down from Canada. Usually those are those Arctic vortexes and that kind of stuff. But yeah, so it's warm there. Good. Warm is good. Sharon said they had a cloudy and overcast Saturday. Yes, ice cream. Okay, right on. That's what I figured when you said yum. I've started the carnivore. I've lost 4 pounds so far in about a week and a half. And it's basically the carnivore diet. I'm going to give it a shot. See what happens. See what my results are like after 30 days. So no bread, no vegetables. It's all animal products. So mostly meat, cheese, and dairy, eggs, that kind of thing. People seem to have a pretty good result from it. My oldest son, Nick, he's been doing it, and he looks fantastic. He says he feels great. Of course, you have to be careful because you need to add in a certain amount of fat with it. But it's the carbs that you remove from it. So we're going to give that a shot, and we'll see. Like I said, I've already lost. I've been sort of doing it over the last couple of weeks, and I think the walkabouts help. I've lost 4 pounds, which is good. So we'll get rid of this chin, and I'll get back to my old thin, not thin, but healthy self, for sure. So the signal looks great. Of course, it's the morning. It's always during the evening, and I'm going to contact the cable company today, and because I discovered I'm paying for 800 megabauds a second, and my test at night is revealing that I'm not getting nowhere near what I'm paying for. So they either need to step it up, or I'm going to find another provider and go from there. So I knew there was a reason why. It made no sense to me that the signal here, that like right now, it's perfect. I'm looking at the picture. I monitor this on my iPad, and it looks perfect. So I need to get the cable company to step up their game here and give me what I'm paying for. So I'll give you some fat. You're too skinny. I wish I could. I'd hand you about 30 pounds of what I got, and hand it right over to you. Good morning, Paul. Paul is in the house. It's good to see you, my friend. Thank you, PSV Odyssey, and thank you for all you do, as I always say. Paul and his counterpart, Miss Meg, they make sure that as long as we get the signal in time to them, it's Monday morning. As long as we get our ads out for our live streams, they'll post it and put it on their Facebook site. So appreciate all you do, sir, and I hope you guys had a good weekend. Law Jones is with us. Good morning, Law. Thanks for coming in. Always fun to see you. We were talking the weekend. We're talking new T-shirts. Here, I'll show you this one again. Let me get this out of the way. New T-shirts. Cup of Joe Live shirt. So, had a new shirt made. I have a coffee mug coming with that on it, and some good stuff. So I'm also working on some other things. Of course, I'm trying to find a way to make passive income so I can begin to make my way into the private sector from the public sector. So good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. So let's see. This week is starting. It's going to be good. I hope everybody's had a good positive weekend. Yeah, Sharon is asking. I mentioned the coffee mug. Yeah, it's going to be a 15-ounce coffee mug, which is big, of course. Go big or stay home, as they say. And it's going to have this logo on it. It'll have that logo on both sides of it. It'll be black with the white, picture of our favorite GI. And I got a sample to see what it's like, and if it looks good, then we'll offer them up at the store. I'm in the process. I'm going to change stores. I have Teespring, and I'm not very happy with them. I'll be honest. So I've read a bunch of reviews, and I think there's a lot of creators out there that use them that aren't happy with them as well. So if you have any good print-on-demand stores that will do drop shipping and all that, let me know. When are we going to visit wine country? That's a good question. I haven't really sat down and talked to Colleen about it, but that's something we need to do. We have some friends from Indiana that may be coming out in a couple weeks. It's going to be Bike Week here in New Hampshire. The week just before Father's Day. I think it's June 10th through the 17th is Bike Week. So up around Lake Winnipesaukee is the gathering of the motorcycles. It's like Sturgis, but on the lake. And they're coming out for Bike Week, so we may visit with them. So I'm going to say maybe July. July may be a good time to go out and spend the long weekend over there around the Finger Lakes. I think so. So I'll keep you posted, John. But definitely, we definitely want to make a trip out there. I appreciate that, Sharon. We'll see. I don't have any up for sale right now, but we're working on it. So today, I will drink 5 coffees until tomorrow morning, and some say it's not enough. Others says it's not healthy. I know better myself. You know what? You drink what you want, and don't overdo it. I probably drink. I mean, depending on the size of the coffees, I drink I drink a few. I probably drink, I don't know, 6 or 8 cups a day. I don't care. The doctor was like, "Oh, really? Show me the study where it says coffee's bad for you." Is there any? Show me a study that says it's bad for you, and I'll show you a study that says it doesn't hurt you. I don't know. All I know is I like coffee. It tastes good, helps keep me awake in the morning, and it is what it is. So cheers to everybody. Good morning. It is Monday. It is May 22nd. Where is the month going? It's May 22nd, right? It's flying. It seems like just yesterday I almost said the B word. I was complaining that it was snowy outside. Now it's fantastic. The birds are chirping every morning. Last night was awesome. I went outside. The sun had gone down right before I go to bed early, about 8:30. And the peepers were peeping, and we have these little green frogs, and they were making all their noise, and the night was alive with all of that, those sounds, the sounds of nature. It was awesome. I love this time of year. Like I said Friday during our walkabout, all the leaves are out and the flowers are out, and it's like the great awakening after the long sleep, after winter. It's just, it's awesome. The weather is nice. We actually slept with the windows open last night. John says, okay, I'm looking at a place I would recommend to you. One stop and has 5 wineries that give free samples. The prices to purchase are lower than the actual winery. Really? Yeah, let me know. Let me know what it's called. We'll be bringing the car with us, so we'll tow the car when we go out. So maybe we can find a central place to put the RV and then, drive around in somewhat of a radius to hit all the places. Right, Sharon? Some people say that coffee is bad for you. I used to drink 4 cups of coffee in the morning and 2 of coffee just before bed. Now, I don't drink it before bed. There's no way I'd be able to sleep. I would say if you're having a hard time sleeping, yeah, you don't want to drink coffee anytime. I would say after 4:00 p.m. That's just me. There's no way I could go to sleep if I drank coffee that late. I usually have another cup or 2. I'd be lying if I said 1, but 2 cups around 3 p.m. every weekday. I don't do it on the weekends so much. I'm just so busy and I forget. But when we're at work, there's the 3:00 coffee break, and the youngins, they make sure they have a pot of coffee made by 3 p.m. for the old chief. So they take good care of me. Paul says, my doctor told me to quit drinking energy drinks and go back to coffee a few years ago. Yeah, I don't drink energy drinks. And if you read the label on those, what the heck is all that crap in there? When you read the label on coffee, you know what's in it? Coffee. So yeah, no, I don't drink energy drinks. I know people that drink that stuff, and I don't know. It doesn't work for me. I don't need that much energy. I have enough energy once I wake up. But I do like coffee. As you all know, coffee is an important part of my day. And pardon me, just waking up. We had a couple cocktails last night. And I was tired. We did a lot of work. We did a lot of work in the yard. I got to hand it to my son. He was a backpack blowing, lawn mowing crazy man yesterday. And we have I probably have about 1.5 acres worth of lawn. And he was on it, man. And we had some engine problems with the backpack blower. I'd given it a tune up, which it needed, but it still wasn't running good. So we took a trip out to our local big box hardware lumber store you're all familiar with. And I got this stuff called Seafoam. Any of you guys familiar with that? Comes in a can, and it's a fuel treatment and a cleaner for carburetors and that. And I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but we put a little bit of that in the gas. Problem went away. Bone Tired is here. Good morning. How are you guys? I hope you're not too bone tired. But good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. Danielo says it's 12 degrees at night. Okay, which is 53 degrees, which is still too cold at night to open the windows. Yeah, I would say. Yes, indeed. All right. So yeah, 53 is still chilly. I think last night we probably had 60s in the Fahrenheit 60s. I have the window open now. It's beautiful outside. It's a little overcast. I'm not sure. I didn't see the weather for today. Bone Tired says, yeah, we've used Seafoam. It's good stuff. I had heard about it. So people in my circle, I guess. They're the ones that said, get Seafoam, get Seafoam. Well, I highly recommend it. It worked great. It's just a carburetor thing. Good morning, Kevin. How are you? It's good to see you from Tuber Chat, Connect and Grow. Thanks for coming in. We're just talking, stuff, morning talk, coffee as usual, and things like that. So thank you for coming in, my friend. Appreciate that. Paul says the reason I started drinking them was because I read an article that said coffee was bad for you. Doctor said a couple cups of black are good for you, right? That's what I'm saying. Show me an article where it says that coffee's bad for you, and I'll show you 6 articles that say it's okay for you. I don't know. Look, do what you feel is right. Like you said, Sharon, you can drink it and go to sleep, and that's fine. For me, I just can't do it. Paul saying good morning. 40 looks good on you. Did we miss a birthday? Didn't sleep worth a flip last night. Hope I can sleep today. I hope so. Oh, before you go to work. All right. Sleep is good. Got to have your sleep. I mean, things in life are a balance, right? You have to balance out your day, your waking time, your awake time. Thank you, Kevin. Share out. I'm sorry. You have to balance your waking time with your sleep time. Everything in moderation. Thank you for that, Kevin. I appreciate that. Let's see. Everybody's just saying good morning to each other. Billy from Bamanola is here. Good morning. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Reading your mind this morning, huh? We're in tune. It's our energy. And there's a reason why, like I always say this, I've said this before. There's no chance meetings. You guys believe that, right? There's a reason we're all here together in the chat now. I can't tell you the reason why, but we've all been brought together for a reason. Good morning. Good morning, Dallas. There's definitely a reason why we've been all brought together. And I think it's for good. Do each other a little bit of good, a little fellowship, a little online friendship. Good morning, Mom. My mother, Nancy, is here with us this morning. How many 85-year-old people do you know that are coming to YouTube and to chats? I don't know many. And that's my mom. Good morning. How's Dad? I bet he's still in bed, which is fine. Only because of God. Whoop. Oh, it was your birthday Saturday, 54. Well, congratulations. Happy birthday. Congratulations. You made it another year. But happy birthday to you. I have a birthday coming up in a couple of weeks. It's always good to make another one. Yeah, only because of God, right? We are here for, we've been brought together for whatever it is, to talk about PMA, to talk about our love for coffee or a love for our common man. I don't know. Daniela says, one more interesting fact, like you praise someone else's and you don't know yours. The Tri-City in the HBO series, I don't even know what we live in Polish. I don't even know that we live in Polish Florida. Okay. Oh, Dad's sleeping. Yep. Sharon, your birthday's in what, August? Right? Isn't that what you said? John says his mom turned 79 on the 12th. She can't see the keyboard. Yeah, that sucks. We're just talking about how great old age is to your body. All we can do is the best that we can do, right? All we can do is the best that we can do. Paul says it's just like last year at Helen Meetup, and then we had the Kenny-a-thon, right? I haven't seen much of Kenny. I know he's been around. He changed. He sent me a message and said he's sorry he doesn't come into the morning streams because he's sleeping. And I'm like, what? When do you sleep? And since he's gone up north, he's been sleeping a normal pattern, which is great for him. I'm glad. But I do miss my friend Kenny. I gotta find one of his streams and get into him, get into it with him. I've just been busy, and then I go to bed so early. A lot of you folks are up late. I know Josh, the Moonlight Adventures, right? Didn't they have they had a stream last night, but it started at like 8 o'clock, and that's when I go to bed. Birthdays at my age and older are scarce in my immediate family. Happy to see another year. That's all you can do. So now what you got to do is just make sure that you work on things, mind, body, and soul, so that you can make next year's. That's all we can do is the best we can do, right? But it's important, like I always say, make sure that you take care of yourself. That includes up here. You know, we can take care of our bodies, which is good, but don't forget you have a computer up in here and that needs to stay healthy. Needs to stay healthy. Without the big computer working correctly, the rest of it won't work right. That's why we talk about PMA. We talk about grounding. I was grounding this weekend. Got my hands in some of that dirt. Good stuff. August 1st is Sharon's birthday. The twins will be 32 on 7/30. You're going to be 60, Sharon. That's a milestone birthday. John says he's 2 months after you. Whoop. I'm up late and up early every day. I don't know how you can do it. I can't stay up late, Billy. Sharon, John says it 2 months after you on October 1st. Mom says your birthday is coming up soon. Yes, my birthday is coming up soon. Just another day at my age. Yoga keeps you focused, right? I need to start yoga again. I haven't done much of it. The mind is willing, but the flesh is weak, right? But you got to keep your mind healthy and then keep your body healthy, and you'll be able to do things that you didn't think you could. Let's see. Food helps me think that dirt makes us smile a little bigger. Right on. Get your hands out in that dirt. You, my friend, you're going to have a fantastic garden this year. You have your new place. What did you say? 13 acres you have there? Which is awesome. I'll be 60 next year, Sharon. This year I'll be turning 59. My last year in the 50s. Started with 10 minutes of stretching yoga with Adrian. Daniela says, that's exactly why my grandmother lived and stopped walking. She read all the books in Polish and German, and I could play her on TV. Even Friday the 13th, she had such a distance. 13 acres, okay. Yeah. You raced an alligator? Was that on the mower? Have you put the video out yet, Billy? I want to see that. Playing in the dirt is very good therapy. My wife and my son and I were all talking about how yard work is really good and we like it. Now, getting in the dirt is important. You've heard me talk about grounding before. It's also very much important. I have to find a video too to share with you guys. I'll try to remember I watched a video on Saturday, and it was a gentleman talking about frequency and how there was an experiment that a farmer did, and he played classical music. Now, we've heard about playing music for your plants before, but this was a farmer, and he played classical music for his corn, and his corn grew to be 15 feet high. And then he did it for some other plants, and they grew to a large size and gave up an abundance of fruit and vegetables. I'm looking through. Okay, the video is posted. All right, I'm going to have to watch it today. I can't wait. Bama has warp speed lawnmowers. You're 4 foot, you're 42 and you don't grow. So one plated for his cows and double the production, right? So that's, do you think the cows are like the music? I don't think so. They may, but I think it's the frequency that does it for the plants and the cows. That's what I'm talking about. It has to be the right frequency. We've talked about this. The earth gives out a frequency. That's why playing in the dirt, getting your hands and your feet out there, gardening your bare feet. Do it. Sounds goofy. It sounds goofy, but I'm telling you, right? Energy waves. That's what frequency is. Our Mother Earth, I'm telling you, we're all made up of the same energy, and we have to capture that. And by doing it is by getting out there and getting your hands in it, listening to the right frequency. There's music out there that you can download that's in the correct healing frequencies. And 440 is not it. 423. There's the other one, 5. What's the other one, John? We were talking about it. 5 something. I got to look these up again. I know that you can find them, though. We've all looked at it. And Stephen Halpern, right? He has his channel. It's all the healing music. Get it going. Get it out there. So Mom says she walked in the pool for an hour each day, keeps my body moving at 84. I know I jumped ahead, huh? Your birthday is in a few weeks. So she's 84. She's not 85 yet. We could do that here in the north without much trouble, but down south I wouldn't go without footwears. Yeah, depending, right? There's all kinds of little critters there that may get you, but I'm sure you could find a place where you could do that. So down south, go to the beach. It's the same thing. Put your feet in the sand. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, right? Makes a lot of sense. Compare the plants and the roots to our veins. And actually, it's more like our nerves. I've always wanted a piano. I play by ear, but can read music, so I hope to learn. Play music. Music is life. Music is soul. Music is food for your soul. My mother says red ants, right? Yeah, they got those down there. Florida. When's your birthday, Mom? I mean, I know when it is, but Shirley's asking you when your birthday is. Your son gave you a piano for your birthday. Right on. Yeah. I had a piano for a long time. Now I actually have a Yamaha keyboard that I use. So it's not a piano, but it's the same thing. Similar. June 19th is my mom's birthday. She'll be 85 years old. 85 years young. My mother uses computers and her iPad. She's on our stream just about every day. She's always been tech savvy. When I was a kid, she would get it's probably where I get it from is from her, but she would get the latest technology. VCRs came out. We were one of the first ones to have one. She bought her a video camera. So when video was in its infancy, we went from film cameras, the 8mm, and that. My mother she saved up her money and bought herself a video camera. And it was huge. It was like this big. It went on your shoulder. And I think it was a Panasonic. The thing was giant, but it was the tech of the day, and it was awesome. She took a lot of videos with that. A lot of home videos. Big Casio keyboard. Yeah, they're nice. They make a nice one. All these Geminis. Yeah, that's us. Us Geminis. We're the comedy and the tragedy. Sharon says she has the red ants in South Florida. I'm sorry, South Georgia. You have fire ants. Yeah. All right, so here's the link to Billy's his alligator race. I'm gonna watch it later today, definitely. So my mom's birthday is the 19th, and her and my dad celebrate their 66th wedding anniversary on the 21st. Yeah, that is a long time. 66 years together with the same person, day in and day out. I'm not trying to make it sound bad. Not at all. I've been with the same person for 40 years. We've been together for 40 years. Not married, but together. Shirley says she knows one thing that you did things right. Thank you. Thanks, Shirley. I appreciate that. We have snakes too. Another reason to keep your shoes on, right? But by looking at your picture, get those feet in the sand. That's a good way to ground yourself. Doesn't matter as long as you're touching the earth. Skin in contact with the earth. So that would do it. People Music. This lady's channel found me. They're Lefebvre. Therese Lefebvre, composer, pianist, great. Not that I'm advertising, but I sincerely recommend it. Therese Lefebvre. Do you want to put her link up? You can. Billy says we have fire ants. If they bite you, they bite the fire out of you. We every now and then we'll get those fire ants here. Or maybe they're just red ants, but they bite and they hurt. I don't know if they're fire ants or not. But there was one summer the yard was covered in them. I mean, everywhere. I had to eradicate them. I was like a super sleuth. I had to follow them. It took me a couple hours, and I figured out where their hideout was. We took care of the hideout because you couldn't even get out of the car. Things would be crawling on you, biting you. It's awful. Jody and you have been together for 43 years. That's awesome. 43. Right on, John. It's good when you find the right person. It's a good thing. Okay, here is the link for Therese Lefebvre. Let's find this person. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll bring up her screen here. We'll share it. All right, so there you go. I'm assuming that's the same person, right, Danielos? I grew up in Louisiana, Mississippi line near Franklinton, originally from West Monroe. Moved here when I was 5. They hurt and itch forever. I bet. Worse than a mosquito bite, right? Hey, congratulations to you, John. Congratulations. That's a long time for you and Jody. My parents have been together for 70 years. 70. Hard to believe. Where does the time go? That's actually good, very good music. So that's Therese Lefebvre, composer and pianist. She has 17,000 subscribers. Well, now she's got 17,001 subscribers. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Oops. Here we go. Good suggestion. I like it. Mosquitoes gave me West Nile. No way. Oh, yeah. We have them up here too. I think they're everywhere. Those La Mosquitos. John says it's the anniversary of meeting our wedding. It's the anniversary of meeting. Our wedding anniversary is November. We didn't decide to get married till she was expecting our second. We were too young when our oldest was born. Gotcha. I met Colleen in high school. I was a senior. She was a freshman. We were together for 7 years before we got married. 4 months after we got married, she was pregnant. So it wasn't long It wasn't a long time single, or I'm sorry, not single, together without children. But I don't regret a thing. Wouldn't go back. Would not go back. It's always good, like I said, when you find somebody that you really gel with. And again, no such thing as a chance meeting. And then you find your soulmate, your significant other. Um, it it's a great thing. Can't imagine being without her anywhere. We have 2 children. I have a 34-year-old, is my oldest, and my youngest is 32. Both boys, and we stopped at 2. Our oldest was born 2 days after her graduation. Still had 2 years of school. Right on. The nice thing about having kids when you're young is that when they're old enough to hang out and relate and party and stuff, that you're still young enough to do it. Mind and body. I could tell it drives each other just crazy enough to make each laugh. Yeah, did you get that from some of our streams in the morning when we do our walks? I wouldn't have it any other way though. Hmm. You live with Magda, but I don't know when I'll get married. And I should have been a long time ago. Well, you know what's right. As long as you're with somebody that you like and you get along with. Marriage is just the legal thing. So they were together, or I'm sorry, they were married for 5 years before they had my brother. So my parents had 2 children, 2 boys. My brother is older, and then myself. Yeah, we waited 4 months. Billy says, I am 55 and I have a 15-year-old son and a 10-year-old daughter. That's right on. Love it. My daughter was born 7 years after the boys, totally different upbringing. Yeah, I just had boys, so I don't know girls. I have a lot of friends. They have daughters. Um, I'm sure things would have been a little different if we had daughters, but you get what God gives you. We had 2 boys, and it was it's been exciting, believe me. It's been exciting having 2 boys. It's been quite a challenge at times, but that's a story for another day. So what's going on? Let's do a little business. I didn't have Jen in here to remind me. So don't forget to hit the like button, share us out, and subscribe to the channel. This goes for all you guys watching us in the replay. Help us out by liking us at least. And if you want to share this out like Kevin did, we would appreciate all that you do. Don't forget to head over to our Teespring store and get yourself some swag. You help support our channel and you get something good for it as well. You can get T-shirts and coffee mugs and beach bags and pint glasses. You can take us to the beach and have coffee with us even when we're not on. Soon to come are these nifty T-shirts. Oh, I'll have to stand up and show you. There you go. Cup of Joe Live. Soon to come will be these T-shirts. and coffee mugs. The best way to support us is by going to our PayPal channel, or our PayPal site, rather. That's the best support you can give, because 100% of the proceeds go directly to the channel. And we appreciate all that you guys do for us. And helping us out monetarily will help others as well, because we use some of the proceeds. They go to charity. We buy other channels swag to help support other channels as well. So go over there. 100% goes to us. You can also super chat or super sticker, but we do share some of those proceeds with Google, which is fine. But the PayPal 100% will go to us. So we appreciate your support. All right, so business is taken care of. The girl was a surprise. Where is it? Did I just pass it? All right, here we go. Things jump up when I try to click on them. The girl was a surprise. Well, that's okay. That's the oops baby. You don't love her any less, right? I do have nieces. I have a lot of them. All on my wife's side. My brother, guess what? So my parents had 2 boys. I had 2 boys, and my brother had 2 boys. So there's no girls on my side of the family, at least not our immediate family. But Colleen's side, we have several nieces, and now they've all had babies. So there's a lot of them. I have plenty of girls to go around, and I can watch them grow up and see what it's like to bring up a girl. So you have 2 boys, but you raised your niece. Okay, so that's different, I'm sure, when you're used to raising boys and then you have a girl come along. 160 days till the booze. I can't wait. I get to meet all of you for real. I'm still trying not to rush it, though. We got a lot of summer to go before then. But I can't wait to go back to New Orleans. We're going to do a haunted walk. That should be a lot of fun. Thank you, Law. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good shirt. It fits well. Daniela says, I didn't have children for various reasons. Money may be an excuse. I don't know 24-hour work, living conditions, so we're so. But I will live well and manage my friends, children like me, and that's it. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Never regret or, say things like that for things that you've done. There's reasons for it. You don't have children, but you have 3 nieces and 3 nephews. Yeah, and you've mentioned watching the kids before, right? I'm looking for a company that makes T-shirts. I'm giving the T-shirts away. I don't want to spend too much on them. So Printful is one that I'm trying out right now. You can try out Teespring if you want. There's some others. Those are print-on-demand companies. There's others out there. If I find any, I'll let you know. You may want to look local, Billy. She was a perfect angel. Right on. I think they're going to houses. I'm not sure about cemeteries, but we may do a cemetery. We did one the last time we were there. I don't know if I made any video of it. I'll have to look through my my library of video, but yeah, that'll be the Booze Cruise in October. We got a lot coming up, but I think that's going to do it for me today. Appreciate you guys coming in. As always, don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude, will definitely save your day. And it's when I tell you I'm living proof that it works, please believe me. And we'll talk about that another day. We'll go into the whole story of how PMA saved my life. But it really works, so employ that. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day and every day. All you need to do is say a kind word, a smile, a handshake, a hug if they're up for it. Everybody has a story. Sometimes those stories are not good ones. So you can change somebody's whole outlook for the day just by doing something like that. So making a difference is important. Keep our first responders, the men and ladies of the fire department, police department, our healthcare workers, and so on, EMS. Those folks are out there every day, 24/7, sight unseen. Those are the unsung heroes of our lives here domestically, and they're definitely putting their safety on the line for us every day to keep us safe. And that brings the men and women of the armed forces. They're out there on the wall every day. Another one, sight unseen, protecting us and keeping us from harm, protecting our liberties and our freedoms, and protecting that right there, the red, white, and blue. I salute that flag every day. I love it. I respect it, and I treat it with the courtesy it deserves, because it means more than the cloth it's been printed on. Thank you, guys. Appreciate and love you so much. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. We'll do it all over again. If the good Lord is willing and the creek doesn't, the good Lord is willing and the creek don't rise, we'll be back here to do everything again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. So thanks for coming in. I want to wish everybody peace and love from deep down in my heart. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. We'll see you all later. Bye-bye.